I'm actually about to faint. There's so much to talk about today, especially with this Ripple case, right? Again, the end is near. It definitely is time, guys. I just can't believe my eyes. But before we do talk about that, Bragg House is celebrating Ripple's 10-year anniversary at our all hands today. Thankful every day for this incredible team and this privilege to be Ripple CEO. Again, guys, exciting times ahead. Here we go. Here we go. Right? Very interesting. The 10-year anniversary, and guess what just took place, guys? Right? We literally cannot make any of this stuff up. Bragg House smiling. Look at David Shorts right there, right? Everyone's confident, guys. So how are you worried, right? Don't be. Why? Because the sun is shining ever so brightly. Here we go. Guys, I'm so excited. So, Bragg House tweeted out, the SEC wants you to think that it cares about disclosure, transparency, and clarity. Don't believe them. Oh, wow. Even he says some, guys. Even he states it. Again, what role is the SEC playing? Maybe to get people out. Maybe they're playing the fool. Who truly knows, right? But when the truth eventually comes out, again, we say to the guys, the truth prevails at the end of the day, right? The truth always comes forth into the light. Guys, we're not making any of this stuff up. That's why the sun shines ever so brightly. But the shamefulness of their behavior here will shock you. Let's check this out, guys. Over 18 months and 6 court orders later, we finally have the Hinman docs. Oh my, I'm actually about to faint, guys. No way, we were talking about these Hinman documents, right? For how long now? Wow. It's already 2022. October 20th. Guys, my face is literally melting as we speak. The case is about to conclude, right? It has to. Internal SEC emails and drafts of his infamous 2018 speech, while they remain confidential for now, at the SEC's insistence, I can say that it was well worth the fight to get them. I've always felt good about our legal arguments, and I feel even better now. I always felt bad about the SEC's tactics, and I feel even worse about them now. Wow, guys. Wow. This is just mind-boggling. What's happening, right? What's happening finally? Again, what's hidden in those documents and whatnot, guys, right? And thus, settlement is imminent. But wait, guys, on the other hand, what if the theory was the SEC would settle so they don't have to hand over the emails? Whoa. This pretty much means they didn't care about handing over the emails and just wanted to use it as a delay tactic. Why? Oh my, so does that mean the case doesn't conclude anytime soon? But wait a minute, guys, this is just mind-boggling, because we talked about how this whole case is just a shenanigans show to delay it, right? Delay until the world is finally ready. Why? Because if you go to this week from Litecoin Bull, warning, we are warning again. Please beware of coming nuclear false flag blaming Russia. If someone sets off a nuke explosion in the United States, this is going to be the evil entities within the US, not the Russians or any outside entities. Save this tweet. So, is it not fascinating how Val Jesser stated the same thing, how the world will be ready when there's the craziest event takes place, and then immediately right then, guys, simultaneously they conclude the Ripple lawsuit. Again, this is just mind-boggling if it does take place, right? So what do we think will take place? From Attorney Jeremy, what is going on in the Ripple vs. SEC case? 1. The parties have filed with the court under seal, reply brief to each other's motions for summary judgment. We can't see these yet. They also filed numerous exhibits, etc., which we also can't see. So if you go down here, guys, listen to this. The briefs are scheduled to be made public next Monday, but last month the SEC ignored that deadline and filed it a day early. So be on the lookout anytime Sunday or Monday for those to drop. After that, there's just one more brief on November the 15th, and then we're basically done. So there's a lot to look forward towards, guys, right? So much is happening. To me, it feels like all this is just accelerating, guys, right? Until the conclusion, the finale. But remember that Tony Valentino stated this, guys. Regulatory clarity will be the first major announcements, right? So as soon as XRP gets clarity what takes place, all these other institutions that basically aren't in the know flood their money into XRP, right? Which forces the price to go up. Everyone else has already bought in. The train has left the station, right? Which means price of XRP goes ballistic, right? The finale is what? The world throwing their weight behind XRP. It's all in front of our faces. How can people see? I don't know. From Crypto Airy, Gary Gensler, you are responsible for the United States falling behind. Everyone hates the SEC, guys, right? Because what are they doing to America, basically? Even Elon Musk hates the SEC, or he used to. I don't know if he still does. But guys, Gary Gensler making the US fall behind. But for what purpose? Obviously, he was told, right, to do that. That's his role, I'm guessing. Like we stated before, that I'm pretty sure that that's our theory, right? I'm pretty sure that the reason why this case is still not concluded to this day is because of the world. The world hasn't been ready yet, guys. So the closer we get to the conclusion of the case, that means the closer we get to mooning. Plus, that means the closer we get to the finale, right? The big crisis that's inbound as well. So all of this is going to take place simultaneously at the same time. I'm not making any of this stuff up, guys. Not financial advice, but Ripple us to navigate the growing mainstream interest in interacting with digital assets through the banking system. Financial institutions need to consider the requirements necessary to offer crypto-enabled services. Here we go, right? Whoa, where have we seen that picture before? We know where. How financial intermediaries can integrate crypto assets, right? We're talking about the world, guys. We're talking about everyone and everything coming into play, right? Basically, Ripple is going to take over everything, guys. So, as many as 65 million banking customers in the United States alone would interact with digital assets through their bank if they could, but financial institutions need to consider the technical and organizational requirements necessary to offer crypto-enabled services successfully and strategically, right? So we're talking about, oh guys, look how many people, not only in the United States, right, but throughout the world, still haven't bought any cryptocurrencies. Oh my, this is mind-boggling, guys. We're talking about the people, right, around the world, and we're talking about institutions, possibly even the banking people, right, companies, all these guys. I'm just like, this is just crazy, right? This is how we go up and never stop, basically, right? To navigate the crypto landscape, because we are heading into the digital landscape, right, where everything will be digital, guys, right? A new era born before our faces. Wow, this is just crazy. We know about this, right? XRP, the heart of the new financial system that's inbound. I can't believe my eyes. Then we see right here, Eurozone RTGS delaying XRP pump. Guys, this is fascinating. There's so much happening. Listen to this right here.
The Eurozone was supposed to go live on November 21st, 2022. This is when RTGS and the blockchain environment was going to be turned on for the whole world to see. And on this date, we're expecting a price increase in XRP. But before you start thinking that this really is delayed until March, let's read some details. You can quite clearly see that in the article, they talk about most of the entities that will be involved in this RTGS already being ready for the switch to be flipped. And then you go down a little further and it says, for those who are not ready yet, have an extension of about 4 months to get things ready. For me, this means there could be two options here. First option is that the RTGS goes live as normal on November the 21st for all of those who are already ready. And then in March, the ones who are delayed and who need the extra 4 months will go live then. The alternative is that it does actually get all the way delayed until March and then it all turns on then. What's interesting about that moment of time is that's actually the same time as Bank of England change over their RTGS system to be in a blockchain environment. Interesting timing. But this doesn't...
Wait, you know what's crazy about that? Is that March is what? Spring, right? Flowers start to bloom, guys. So all this, again, it's significant, right? It's symbolic. And Brad Garlinghouse did say that one time that the first half of 2023 is when we possibly see what the case concludes, right? So very fascinating.
Mean that the price for XRP doesn't have potential to go in November still. There's plenty other things going on. Let's not forget about the BRICS nations here. The main thing is when you see these articles come out, have a read of them, look at the details, read every word, read it a few times, and you'll see what's really being said. Stay emotional.
Again, guys, I believe pump is inbound, right? I do believe pump is inbound, perhaps. There's so much happening. Just look at it, guys. Just look at it. Do not forget about Tether though, guys. Justin, Tether USDT will be available across 24,000 ATMs in Brazil on November the 3rd. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep Tether, the printing machines on, right, for crypto. Why? Because they're going to vanish USDT, and all these other S coins and meme coins when the reset takes place, when the collapse hits, right? Possibly what we're in 24, 25. Nice job, Tether, the money laundering tokens of choice built by money launderers and bank fraudsters for money launderers and bank fraudsters. US alleges 5 Russian nationals used crypto as part of sanctions evasion. Wow, smuggling scheme, right? Again, it has to go, guys. Defendants allegedly laundered millions of dollars using Tether. Again, all the bad narratives are, I guess, guys, all the bad narratives are with Tether, right? Tether has to go. But, oh my, what? 9/11. Guys, I'll just be prepared, right? I'll just prepare. Wow, I'm actually mind blown. What's happening, guys? Not financial advice. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys please like, amazing. And guys, see ya.